In the valley of Jordan, there stood a jewel, Sodom. It was a city of gold and a city of wrought. They had forgotten nature. They had forgotten shame. Men burned with lust for men, women for women. Flesh became their only god. The nights were filled with the sounds of madness, a feast that never ended. They ate until they vomited, and ate again. Only one man stood apart, Lot, tormented by what he saw. To them, he was a joke, a relic of a morality they had destroyed. But the cry of the city had reached the heavens. And that night, the heavens sent an answer.
The sun died behind the walls of Sodom. And then 2 stars descended to earth. They were not men, they were warriors of the Most High. Lot saw them, and his blood ran cold. He knew that beauty like this would be devoured in a place like this. The city watched, the city hungered. My lords, he begged, do not stay in the street tonight. He led them into the shadows, hiding the light from the darkness. But the wolves had already caught the scent. Lot locked the door, but he could not lock out the fear. Before the moon rose, they surrounded the house. Young and old, from every quarter. They did not want money. They wanted the strangers. "Bring them out to us," they screamed, "that we may know them." Lot tried to reason with wolves, but the angels pushed him aside. The door splintered. The mob surged forward. And then the light of God struck. Not a light of illumination, but a weapon. Instant blindness. They clawed at the walls, unable to find the door. Silence fell upon the house. "Take your wife and daughters," the angel said, "for this place will burn."
The verdict was final. The city had been weighed and found wanting. "Get up," the angels commanded. "Take your people and leave." Lot ran into the night to warn his sons-in-law, but they laughed in his face. They thought the old man had lost his mind. Even his own wife hesitated. She looked at her home, her jewels, her life, unable to let go of the poison that was killing her. The night was fading. The horizon turned gray. The window of mercy was closing fast. They lingered too long, so the angels showed no more patience. They seized them by their hands. The mercy of God looked like violence that morning. They were dragged out of the city gates just as the sun began to rise. "Escape for your lives," the warrior screamed. "Do not look back. Do not stop in the valley. Run to the mountains." They ran, lungs burning, feet stumbling in the sand, running from a doom they could feel but not yet see. The sun rose over the earth. The deadline had passed. And then the sky tore open.
Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah. It didn't come from the earth, it came from the sky. A cosmic hammer struck the heart of the city. The shockwave pulverized stone into dust in a fraction of a second. Their gods fell, their gold melted, their pride evaporated. The streets became rivers of plasma. There was no place to hide. Everything they valued was erased. Lot ran. The heat on his back was like the opening of an oven door. Those who stayed behind didn't just die, they ceased to exist. But in the chaos, one person made a fatal mistake.
But the pull of the past was too strong. Lot's wife looked back. She saw the death of her world, and in that moment, judgment overtook her. She became a monument to disobedience, a pillar of salt standing in the wasteland, frozen forever between the life she loved and the salvation she rejected. Far away, Abraham looked down towards Sodom. He saw no city, only the smoke of the land rising like the smoke of a furnace. Lot survived, but he lost everything: his home, his wife, his soul. The Valley of Paradise became a dead sea, a place where no life can swim. A silent warning that still stands today.